CD Projekt Red touts Diversity Charter Award for menstrual leave benefits as part of diversity, inclusion, and equity push. It's just too bad that they don't put this much effort into their upcoming projects. Greetings once again, my friends, and welcome back to the GNRO Minicast. I am your host, Adam Mickelson, aka Drak. I hope everybody's having an awesome day or night when you're listening to this. And we have yet another wonderful story brought to us by John F. Trent and That Part Place. So make sure to go ahead and support them over there. This is in regards to some of the hot water that CD Projekt Red got themselves into by basically stepping into the Gamergate 2.0 discussion, and they got promptly roasted for it, but I wanted to do some roasting myself, which is funny because I don't really give a crap about CD Projekt Red. I have not played any of their games, even though you guys have recommended them, and now I've even asked a few of you going, should I check into those games? And you're like, maybe not. So let's go ahead and get into this. CD Projekt Red, the video game developer behind the Witcher franchise and Cyberpunk 2077, which to my knowledge they're still fixing, touted a Diversity Charter Award it received for its menstrual leave benefits. Oh man. I completely believe that they did something like that because of all the hot water they got into due to Cyberpunk. So yeah, I totally believe that they did it. The company posted to Twitterman X, "We're proud to receive the Diversity Charter Award for our menstrual leave benefit in the category of innovative approach to diversity, equity, and inclusion in business." Which again, lie, not diverse, not equal, and not inclusive. Which honors organizations showcasing outstanding commitment to fostering an inclusive workplace, while drowning themselves in debt in the process, because that's how a lot of that has ended up. The company then added, "This category is chosen by internet users, so thank you for everyone who voted for us." And by that you mean the very vocal minority who are screaming at you that you wanted them to stop screaming at you. Good on ya, CD Projekt Red. From there, it explained the impact of the benefit policy. Here's a summary of the impact of this benefit during the first 9 months of implementation. 39% of eligible Reds have taken menstrual leave at least once. On a monthly average, 11.3% of eligible Reds use this benefit. I love the fact that they have to say Reds, almost as if they're making the jokes for me. And 57% used menstrual leave at least twice, with 1% using it every month. Yeah, because if you gave us paid time off, we'd totally use it. And by the way, how hurtful are all of you that you probably only use this menstrual leave benefit for women? Don't you understand that men can menstruate too? I mean, I read it off the internet, and that means it's true, right? Don't walk away from me! The company's Director of Culture, Diversity, and Inclusion, CDI now, a European name. I'm not even going to try and murder that. "These numbers, along with the recognition we've received, show that Reds are using this benefit responsibility and highlight the safety and supportiveness of our workplace." I'm sure they are. Next, CD Projekt Red stated, "But we're not stopping there. We are now part of Career Cycle, a program initiated by the Kulschik Foundation." Kulschik! There you go. "This initiative unites organizations and companies that create an inclusive work environment by increasing awareness of menstrual health." The company concluded, "A big thank you to all individuals who've supported us on this journey." In other words, please stop yelling at us! We'll fix Cyberpunk, I promise. No, you won't. The company announced its menstrual leave benefit back in March 2023, writing on Twitterman X, "We're proud to offer menstrual leave to employees. Team members can now focus on their comfort and health by taking time off when suffering from period pain." Which I found funny, and I actually did present this to my wife, and she proceeded to laugh about it, because she's never had any kind of a benefit and not wanted any of it, and doesn't feel the need for menstrual leave, and probably would have opted out of it. So, not every woman, I guess. It added, "It's all about inclusivity," no it's not, "and fostering a supportive workplace inside Red." I'm sure it's some kind of a supportive workplace, just not for people who actually want to work. Kudos to Good Old Games for implementing this benefit first. And look, I like Good Old Games as a platform, but I have started to not use them because, well, they started to stop not giving me things that I actually want on their platform, but hey, good on them. They can spend their money however they want to. The company previously touted an award it received from 30% Club Poland for the policy back in October 2023. It wrote on Twitterman X, because you have to basically scream all of the things that you've done. You have to virtue signal to everybody, don't you realize? Our menstrual leave initiative, which we implemented this April, was recently awarded by 30% Club Poland. We're honored to be recognized alongside other industry leaders working to increase diversity and inclusion. All the while, I'm just seeing in the back of my head the CM Punk gif that I usually use on Twitterman X, going, "Pay attention to me!" CD Projekt Red was chosen for the DEI award. Of course, they were for our work in promoting I'm not doing the PR voice, guys. You get it. In promoting acceptance of biological differences, and you don't accept anything in that regard. I'm sorry, a lot of this is bullshit and laughable. For creating a flexible work environment by basically making sure that your employees will do anything but work. Thank you, 30% Club, for recognizing our efforts, blah, 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 blah. What do you make of CD Projekt Red touting these awards? I think CD Projekt Red has a lot of other problems to worry about other than their DEI initiatives, especially considering that from what Cyberpunk fans have told me, a lot of the bug fixes that they have since promised still aren't out yet. There's supposed to be another big game coming out in the Witcher series or something to that extent. Still not there. Don't know if you're actually going to get it, honestly, because I think CD Projekt Red is probably going to be running out of money very soon. Pretty much 100% on that, especially when they tried to join in on the Gamergate nonsense and got promptly yelled at for all of the things they screwed up and all the things we learned about during the Cyberpunk 2077 debacle. So, yeah, my thoughts on this are, hey, cool. None of this will matter in about 2 to 3 years because you will have to shut down these initiatives because they will be way too expensive to be able to keep going. And the next few games that you're currently working on will probably fail during that because now you have a big fat black mark on your record. And so everybody's going to be looking at everything you work on with a grain of salt. And in fact, just to be a nice guy and say that I actually did this when in reality I just don't give a shit. Let's see what CD Projekt Red is currently working on, shall we? So, upcoming CD Projekt Red projects, they have Witcher 4. That's not surprising to me. Wow, like everything that I'm seeing right now is Witcher related. So they basically have gone back to their frickin' wheelhouse. So no more Cyberpunk or anything like that. Witcher Serious, what the fuck? The Witcher trilogy, they want to do that. AAA RPG trilogy is Witcher Polaris. No, the Witcher Polaris is only the beginning. The first, okay, so the Witcher trilogy, they want to do Witcher Polaris, which is Witcher 4, and they're also going to be they want to do a Witcher remake and Cyberpunk 2077 Orion. So this is careful improvements and updates. It would appear that CD Projekt Red has found some stability. I'm getting this, by the way, from Games Radar, which I probably shouldn't rely on. But yeah, it looks like they may be working on something additional for Cyberpunk. And yeah, it looks like they're pretty much in their wheelhouse. They're trying to get Witcher out because they're trying to do like a lot of gaming companies are right now of trying to do the Rockstar approach, which is just basically ride on the coattails of the one game that comes out every 5 to 10 years and see how many times you can remake it, see how many times you can sell it again and again and again and again and again, and while you're doing that, working on something else. So, I mean, at that point, good on them. I don't think they're going to be around long enough to be able to release. They may get Witcher 4 out. They may get that, but I don't think they're going to be able to get anything else out unless Witcher 4 does gangbusters. And now that 2077 has happened, I think everything that they're going to do is going to be looked at with a ginormous grain of salt. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Maybe even let me know, because everybody else seems to, why haven't you played the Witcher series? You can go ahead and leave those comments as well. If you liked what I had to say or liked the video, make sure to like and consider subscribing to the channel. That way YouTube's algorithms can continue to learn and realize that having conversations like this aren't necessarily a bad thing, that we can actually have them and not have it resort to blood sports or whatever it's going to resort to. So make sure to be able to do that, and I will obviously catch you guys next time for the next GNRO Minicast, and special thanks over to John F. Trent and That Place for the article, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care, my friends.